Howdy, folks. Tonight's topic's going to be how Senator Cantwell called the SWAT team on me, yet she doesn't want to help me put the minimum federal issues on the table for the reason the SWAT team was getting called on me to start with. Why is I'm told by my liberal Democrats and the United States Congressional Research Service that we need these minimum federal standards for our injured workers, yet none of my liberal Democrats here in the Northwest or in Washington, D.C. will put our injured workers issue on the table. Anyway, here's video proof of me surrendering to the police, as I always have. I always cooperate with them. If they say jump, I say how high. I've always cooperated with police and always will. But that doesn't mean I'm not going to call people out who basically tried to harm me. Now, these police officers were very great. They treated me with dignity and respect. But it's still the point that my lawmakers would rather call cops on me than put my injured workers issue on the table. Let's let the video speak for itself. And also listen to my phone call where I called Senator Cantwell. And like I said, let's let the evidence speak for itself. This is Darren Ray Fonso. It is Thursday, 12/12/2013, and I'm just doing this video real quick to document that I did have police officers here, local police officer at my house today, due to my actions, and I was arrogance or whatever, ignorance or whatever it is, rage, whatever, but they had to come to my house, and they were very professional, they were very kind, and they did a good job. Things could have went a lot worse, and so I'm thankful for that. But I do want to document it to show that I'm not delusional in what stuff that's going on in my life. I am telling the truth. These things are happening. and I'm not delusional in any of my other facts either. So anyways, and I just kind of wanted to document they were good folks and they did their job that they had to do, and they did it well. And they weren't mean to me, and they weren't thugs, and they were very professional, and I'm thankful for that. And they could have been rough, and they could have been mean, and they could have been tough, and I mean, they were very much professional, and they were very much ready to take me down if they had to, don't get me wrong there. But for the most part, they understand that things are messed up, and they understand people are going off and going nuts over certain things. So I just basically wanted to do the video to document that I do have these events going on, and this stuff is happening, and this is all part of what is happening in my life at this moment in this time, and that's maybe, I don't know how to explain it, but I'm documenting it all. There's no sound with this, so that's all I can say. But like I said, look how gently they helped me up there and everything. They know I got a bad back, so they were very kind and courteous with that. And they just want to make sure I have no weapons and that this place is safe and that I'm not harming anybody or have the ability to harm somebody, at least with quick access, I guess. So. I just get a little stubborn sometimes because I don't like giving in, and that's probably why we're at this point with workers' comp, because I'm not one of those people that lays down and gives in. Especially when people objectively, or get rid of the objective medical evidence. Okay, this is my call to Senator Maria, or U.S. Congresswoman or Senator Maria Cantwell's office regarding workers' comp and Social Security in the United States.
Senator Cantwell's office, how can I help you?
Yes, I was calling to talk to somebody about a letter I'd sent Maria Cantwell regarding workers' comp and the Social Security system in my application.
Okay. Can I have your name?
Darren, D-A-R-R-E-N,
and the last name is Fonso. F-O-N-Z.
S-O-N.
Yeah, F-O-N. Z is in zebra, S is in Sam, E-A-U.
E-A-U. And so you're calling to inquire about a letter you sent about worker comp and Social Security?
Yes. And I sent in the permission slip or whatever to be able to speak with her. I faxed it in.
Oh, the privacy release form?
Yes, I've already done that.
Okay. Can I have your email as well?
It's first and last name at yahoo.com.
Okay. And is it okay if I put you on hold for 1 moment?
Sure. Also, I'm recording this call for security purposes. Is that okay?
1 moment. I'm going to put you on hold.
Sure.
Thank you. Hello, how can I help you?
Yes, I'm trying to get to talk to somebody about Social Security and workers' comp system here in the United States and the state of Washington, where injured workers are having our grand bargain taken from us, and then we're being forced off and cost shifted to the SSI program, where we have independent medical examiners are omitting the truth in our care. We prove this, and nothing happens to them.
Sir, one of my interns was informed that you were recording this call.
Yes, sir.
That's not actually allowed.
Why is that not allowed, sir?
It's just not. So.
What do you mean just not? You're a public servant. You people represent me. I don't understand why it's just the same as you were doing a press conference.
I'm sorry, sir. We're just not able to speak while the phones are being recorded.
Do you guys have something to hide or something?
I'm happy to help you with anything that you need, but unfortunately, I'm going to have to end the call as long as it's being recorded.
Well, I can stop the recording. I just don't understand why I can't record my United States Senator and me having a conversation with him. Is that to be hidden from the public?
No.
But anyways, I'll stop the recording now. But you see, the reason I'm doing it is to protect myself, because Senator Maria's Cantwell office has called the SWAT team onto me during a phone call that I had with her before. So for my own security and my own protection, that's why I need to record the call so it's not used against me. The same as Providence Hospital used their phone call against me to send me to jail for 45 days, and they never did provide the recording. But I will stop the recording now.
Okay.
Wow. And now, let's listen to me ask Tom Hartman why it is that my Democrats don't want to help put our injured workers issue on the table. And we'll also hear from one of the other state lawmakers who, instead of helping me with my issue, also calls the cops on me. So I'm trying to get my issue addressed this way nicely, and hopefully my lawmakers will start addressing my injured workers issue. And it's not just my issue, it's our issue.
Welcome back. Tom Hartman here with you, and it's Anything Goes Friday. Darren in Everett, Washington, watching us on Facebook Live. Hey, Darren, what's up?
Hey, I want to talk about a war on injured workers and how it's adding to homelessness and inequality here in America. That back in 2015, OSHA and Senator Sanders and NPR all told us, and the U.S. Department of Labor with Tom Perez all come out and told us we need some minimum federal standards over these broken state work comp systems. Yet 3 years later, the left is silent, and I'm begging for help here as an injured worker in the state of Washington who has been abused and harmed. Yet I have our revolution not wanting to put this issue and Senator Sanders' solutions on the table. And I would like to know why the left basically is failing us at this time.
I don't know the answer to your question, Darren, and I'm sorry to hear about your circumstances. I hope you get through it. I'm sorry, I don't know. Paul in Sparta, Wisconsin. Hey, Paul, what's on your mind today?
Thanks for.
Howdy folks, Darren Ray Fonso here. We're talking about workers' compensation, or labor and industries as we call it here in the state of Washington. Today's topic is going to be Senator Karen Kaiser, who seems to want to brag about our state work comp rates lowering just a little smidgen. And the only reason those are lowering is because it's on the backs of injured workers who aren't being treated. And so I'm going to talk to Karen Kaiser about that and see what she has to say. Seven eight six 7664.
Mayor Kaiser's office. This is Jennifer.
Hi, Jennifer. I would like to leave a message for the senator, if I may.
Sir, your message yesterday was received and had been reported to security. Thank you for calling.
Oh, I'm recording this, by the way. Is that all you got to say? That you're reporting me? Hello? Hello? Yeah, that's why Senator isn't going to answer.
Compensation benefits have long played a critical role in the American labor market. Simply put, businesses pay insurance for claims if a worker is injured on the job. The employee gives up the right to sue, but the employer pays medical costs and part of the wages while the worker recovers. But a new investigation by ProPublica and NPR finds workers' comp is being substantially eroded. Over the past couple decades, legislators in more than 30 states have passed laws reducing benefits or making it more difficult in many cases to qualify for them. States have also cut off benefits after arbitrary time limits.
So this is from Darren. Darren's very passionate about this, and I think I've simplified his basic question, but it really stems about how we are letting down our injured workers. And she's wondering, do you support Senator Sanders' call for federal oversight of state work comp systems? Feels like we are really letting our injured workers down in California. I wonder what you thought about that.
Yeah, so, in California, we have a lot of issues that I think that most people just keep saying they're state issues. But I think at the federal level, there is always something that we can do. And that is always done by incentives, right? Here in California, I used to work in construction and I used to see how workman's comp used to work. In fact, my boyfriend, he's actually one of the people who was injured here in California. And after you meet a certain amount of days, you're kicked off the program. So you either you're rushed to either settle with the company that you were hurt with. And the deals aren't really there. And there's really no support at the state level to guide you through the process. And so there's really no oversight. I mean, so a lot of these companies are getting away with really murder. They're paying out people for fractures to their spine, at $10,000, $17,000 when they know that the lifelong care is going to be well into the hundreds of thousands of dollars.